There we
There we
go.
go.
Okay. Oh my God, that was a whole
A
thing.
bunch of idiots
Yes. Oh my God.
messing
Yes.
with computers.
Yes. We clearly know what we're doing here.
We got this.
I can't tell if we live on Instagram real quick. I'm gonna check one more thing.
Yeah.
See here. Sorry
Let's
guys, we're
see.
trying to make sure this is working. Yeah. Okay. It looks like it's going live. Just no one's watching it. So.
That's
Oh,
fine.
that's cool. Cool. All right. So
Listen,
there we go.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about? We got people.
There you're right. All right. Cool.
I don't
So,
know.
yeah.
Will I have to look over there for their comments? Since
We'll find out. Yeah. May I don't think so.
Okay.
Hey, if you're watching this Instagram, say hi.
yeah.
Yeah, so cool. We're still learning this, I guess. So you guys
Yeah.
know how it is. Yeah. Hey, William, how's it going? Yeah.
All
All
right.
right. Yeah,
Well,
that is that.
Let's get down to it. We've already wasted 1 whole minute. Hell, you
Exactly.
hello.
All right.
Okay, so do you have anything?
Yeah.
First off, hold on. Let's just go ahead and do this. I want to say a happy birthday to our buddy Andy Gordon.
Happy birthday, Andy.
Happy birthday, Andy.
Yes.
You got your book right here.
Exactly.
If you guys haven't read it, it's called Benny and the Lich. Go check that shit. Oh, they can't see it because Andy's picture's in the way.
There we go.
But yeah, read that shit. We got it. And he just announced today that in 1 month, his new book is going to be on Kickstarter. Frankie Langley.
Yes.
And I am super excited about that, Andy.
Absolutely.
I cannot wait to see that, get a hold of that, and push it like a son bitch.
Yep. So obviously this week is a huge week. For
William Russell. Yeah,
yes.
actual comic artist in the house saying, hey.
Yeah, hey William. He's the guy actually also bought the Bane statue.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Very
William
nice.
has a awesome page. If you don't follow him, you totally should. His covers for Psycho Sal, Department of Truth, and other books are amazing. So definitely give him a follow if you're not already doing that.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for stopping in, William. Yeah, y'all. So this is a big week for DC.
Yes, it is.
This has the DC All Access all access
Special?
one shot special. Yeah, I can't talk today. God, it's been a weird day. Coming out. Creature Commandos. We'll dive through, of course, all that.
We'll get to all
and the book that I'm most excited about this week
that
is definitely
jazz.
comes from Image. But so we will start diving into these titles. Because I mean, it's not a huge week, I guess.
I guess not a huge week for number one.
No,
which is
definitely
what
not.
I guess we
usually talk
bring
about
to the table more
Yeah.
often.
There was one book we definitely forgot to add to the thing.
What was
Cancer Society number 1's back.
Well, I've got it right back
Well,
here.
there we go. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about then.
I honestly don't remember too much from it.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah, let's get into it. First up, we've got, which I did not read this much this week,
I did,
guys,
yes.
So my bad.
It's okay. So Storm number
one.
X-Men continues to put out their new titles.
Sure.
This one, what's cool is
No stopping them now.
right? What's cool about this title though is the character Storm. She recently has become kind of beyond the X-Men. Like she's not just an X-Men anymore. She's also an Avenger.
Sure.
And this book is about her basically saying, "Yeah, I'm kind of my own thing. I'm not just an X-Men. I'm also the protector of the world." Yada yada. I mean, she was actually really big in the Reign of X stuff. She's basically Empress of Mars. So yeah, that is it's actually, so this book is about her kind of go into her own thing. I'll be honest, the ending of this book shows such a good understanding of how the world would react in this situation, especially given what's happened with the X-Men world and everything.
Sure.
That was cool. It was realistic, and that's what made this book. When you see the end, you're like, oh, that's the rub. So that was really cool. So this book is not obviously a book I'm going to be reading or following. It's not. I mean, it's just not my character I follow.
Jasmine
Jasmine
got enough
will.
people around
Exactly,
here that
right.
read X-Men. They can get us up
Exactly.
to speed.
So read this, see what you think. But yeah, that's out tomorrow. What's
Hell
next?
Let's see. What do we got coming up? A wrong one. We both read this one.
Holy
I
shoot, that was awesome.
That was wild.
Yes.
That was a good time for sure. I was not sure what to expect.
I didn't know
at
what it
all.
was going to be, really.
I didn't either.
So, guys, this is the latest book from Ghost Machine. This is their first horror book.
Yeah.
This is straight supernatural horror. The interior artwork is done by Ivan Reyes. It is beautiful. It's creepy. It's bizarre. It's kind of like, what would you compare this to? It's like basically this high street is like a hellish purgatory.
Oh yeah.
Where people who wander into it by mistake
It looks like
It's
everything
like-
about them kind of gets exposed, all
Yeah,
their wrongdoings
exactly.
in life, and then they get judged
They get judged, yeah. And the people that are there, those
pretty
people-
harshly.
exactly. And the people that are there, they actually like are people who've been caught.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then they can like, there's
It's
a
kind of like
store.
they're in purgatory.
they're in purgatory,
And
and
they're
they're
sent-
designed to like torture people that come
Yes.
into it. It's bizarre. Of course, this being Jeff Johns, he ties some of it into the comic book industry in the early 1960s, so that was really cool. We won't spoil anything else for you guys. Read the book. This is the one I loved the most this week. This was my favorite one. It was awesome. If you buy this book tomorrow, Thursday, or if it's still here by Friday, if you buy this book, you can get 25% off. We actually have a variant cover of Ghost Machine, triple signed by Brian Hitch, Jeff Johns, and Ivan Reyes, and it's the X-ray specs, the ad for Hyde Street. It's a 9.8 triple signed. You get 25% off of it. It's like $200, so you're getting it for $150. You buy a copy of Hyde Street. So buy it tomorrow while supplies last.
Next up is Creature Commandos.
So
I read this
yes.
one. Tell me what's
I did. So it's written by David. Oh God bless David Dashma. The guy who played Polka Dot Man from Suicide Squad.
There you go.
So it's written by him. Great actor, great writer. It was a very rushed start, and I was very confused.
I was also very confused. Not really sure what was going on.
You kind of get your legs halfway through it.
Sure.
I don't think it's always great to throw yourself into a book like that. Most people know what the Creature Commandos are. They are monsters that fight worse monsters. It's essentially like a monster Suicide Squad, using some different tier DC characters. Frankenstein's been a long-standing character in the DC universe ever since he first appeared in Weird War Tales back in the day. The Creature Commandos have been a big part of that. The best, though, it was good.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it. 100%.
And I'll read issue 2. It can't hold a candle. I was very confused. So just read this book, slowly. May take 2 tries. If you want something, this is going to be setting up for the new TV show. It doesn't hold a candle to Jeff Lemire's Frankenstein and the Ages of Shade, but still, it's still good.
Absolutely. We will continue. And next up is Star Wars. Tell us what is going on in the Star Wars universe.
So this Marvel billed this as the first story after Return of the Jedi, like big fanfare. I'm excited because stories after Return of the Jedi. It's dealing with Imperial warlords. The Legends stuff was always rife with that. You'd have these crazy monstrous characters that were kind of kept in check by the Empire, and now the Empire's gone to like, well, I'm just going to do whatever I want and commit war crimes, So that's what this book is setting up. I'm a little scared because here's the deal: the Battle of Jakku's already been told, like story-wise, in a novel, a very good novel series called Aftermath Trilogy. For instance, Mandalorian season 2, where he teams up with Timothy Olyphant. Yeah, that character first appeared in the Aftermath novels. It's that story about how he found Boba Fett's armor and led his village up. That happened. It was like one of the interludes in the books. They're great. Cool. And what's really cool, the Battle of Jakku, what Jakku is, it's really creepy what it is, like what the Imperials are doing on it. They're basically making these like savage new stormtroopers and taking them outside the galaxy from there. So I hope they don't change that, but I'm kind of scared they're going to that, just because material. Because then if we throw canon out, it's a slippery slope. That being said,
which they have been doing recently.
Yes, kind of. So this is a fun read. I'll be reading it with anticipation. So it's yeah.
I haven't read a Star Wars book, and I couldn't tell you how long, so I had no idea what was going on.
It's still a good book. And also, too, dealing with the main characters, dealing with Aftermath of Return of the Jedi, very well done. So, yeah.
Next up is I Know What You Did Last Crisis.
Best title ever.
Yes.
Best title ever.
It is an amazing title.
DC is killing it. They just did what was it? They did Identity Crisis. DC is killing it with these titles. So this is a fun read. Basically, it's a collection of short stories that are taking place in the multiple crises that DC has had. Mm-hmm. Crises being the big crossover events that usually lead to a continuity wipe at the end.
Yeah. I read the first story, the Batgirl story.
Yes, that's right.
It's Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Gotcha. I read.
It's pretty sad.
It is, yes.
In a good way.
I read the Wesley Dodds Sandman story. It's a JSA story.
I didn't get to that one.
I think that was taking place during. I don't even know which crisis that was taking place during. I missed that part. It was either Blackest Night. Might have been Blackest. No, it wasn't Blackest Night. It was Infinite Crisis.
Infinite Crisis.
Yeah, it was Infinite Crisis. Yeah. Either way.
Didn't get that.
Yeah, so this is a cool, don't get me wrong, this is not going to change anything the way you look at anything. It's just a fun collection of short stories.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
Lots.
Ready for the holiday season.
Yes. Lots of funny stories there. Dan Hip cover 2, gotta love it.
Very
But
nice.
I'm not over that title. Buy the book just for the title.
Oh,
That's
yeah, it was
hilarious.
absolutely
Yeah.
Great title. Also, another one I didn't get to. Tell us about Ghost Rider.
So I didn't get to this one either, unfortunately.
I don't know shit about this one.
It's a one shot. It's a Marvel Voices one shot featuring Robbie Reyes, and it introduces a new character. If Spec wasn't dead, I'd say buy it, but Spec is dead. But I mean, if you like Robbie Reyes or don't know anything about him, give it a try.
Give it a go.
He's a little bit more of an accessible Ghost Rider. Been very successful in the comics for the last couple of years. But yeah, that is out tomorrow.
Okay. Next up is.
So you read this one.
I did read this one, and it was also pretty odd and did not grab me on the first issue.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the art, but it was kind of confusing, and it didn't connect with me too much on this one. This was Brian Azzarello. I don't remember who the artist is at the top of my head. I'm super sorry about that. Yeah, spooky books. I hope we're gonna have a lot of them.
Same, yeah.
But this one was, I don't know, give it a go. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'm missing something. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's what I got out of it.
I was flipping through it, as we were unpacking it, and it's a Boom Studios book.
Yes.
It's written by Brian Azzarello.
Yes.
It did not look like one. It looked like one of the ones you find from a random indie publisher. Mm-hmm. So like that was a little weird.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
I guess it's about this lady. She is a photographer and she works in the food industry, but she is overseas, I would imagine, in like Norway, because they're talking about black metal.
Mm-hmm.
Black metal's big over there.
Yeah.
And she's going around and she's going to the clubs and just photographing the scene.
Mm-hmm.
And she's trying to get in with the scene people, and they aren't having her, and then they take her into the woods and shit happens.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So if you ever go to Norway, don't go to the wood. Okay.
Norwegian black metal.
Norwegian black metal. Got it. All right. This one,
next up, Crow.
Yeah. So this is the sequel to the original Crow. It's been printed before. This is a reprint. Came out time ago. But it's featuring a new character. It's not Eric Draven. It's a new character. It's actually a Native American character.
Oh, okay.
So I got to read that today. It was a lot of fun. I've never read any of the Crow books before. I've only seen the original movie. Don't know if I'll be watching the new movie. Haven't decided yet. But
you don't want to watch the new movie?
I mean, if it's on Max, I'll
sure,
watch it.
Absolutely.
But it's
not going to pay too much money for it.
I may not. It's hard to. Yeah. So it was really entertaining, guys. Alex Maleev did the artwork. It's black and white. And James Zobar, of course, wrote it. I was thoroughly enjoyed, and I want to read the next issue.
Okay.
It was really, really good. So if you've been always wondered what is the Crow about, or I've seen there's a movie of it, read this book. It's awesome. The fact that Massive is bringing this into print to publish is awesome.
How many issues is it?
I think it's like 4 or 5, 3 or 4. Yeah,
okay.
It should be 3 or 4.
I'll definitely pick it up. I've got it in my stack over there. I just didn't get to it today. Next up, bless you.
Oh, sorry.
You better not be getting sick again.
No. Hey, you didn't get COVID that time.
I didn't actually.
How did that happen?
I was one of the few.
Yeah.
Did you read, Skin Police?
COVID. I don't, but you did.
I did read Skin Police. This was actually I enjoyed this one pretty thoroughly. And so do you know anything about this one?
No, you told me about yesterday. It had to do with robots.
No, this one does not have to do with robots.
Cloning.
Yes.
Okay,
cloning.
all right, please go on.
Cloning and the clones, otherwise known as dupes, eventually go crazy. And they don't know when or why they go crazy, but eventually they do. Something kicks.
Like Blade Runner.
Yes,
exactly. It's like Blade Runner.
So this is about the task force that is sent out to find them and dispose of them.
Sweet.
I had a good time with this one. I really enjoyed it.
Who published that one? It's a Mad Cave.
That's Oni.
Oni. Right,
yep.
There you go. Who knew? Cool beans.
But yeah, I actually really did enjoy that one. Of the 5 books I read, that is one of 2 that I really enjoyed. And then next up we got DC.
So this is a big book. This is like showing how the Absolute Universe is going to be born. Yeah. That's going to be our new Ultimate Universe featuring the new origins of Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman. We've gotten the chance to read some previews of both Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman.
You read Absolute Wonder Woman already?
Yes. You can read it later. We have it. It's fine. So, y'all, these books are going to be amazing. And this book,
Absolute Batman is
Yes.
So good.
Yes, it's so great. So this will show you how that absolute universe is being born. It also sets up the mainline DC universe for its next event. It's great.
Yeah.
I'm honestly the most exciting thing about this is the artist who does Kaya. He actually did a half of this book, and such a great artist. Love that they're getting like so much more attention now.
You do the
Dark side,
villain
yeah, the villain
side.
side, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did the villain side. So yeah,
I read that part first.
Oh yeah,
is that how you did it?
I did, yeah.
Because it's like a flip book.
It's a flip.
You can
book.
read
Yeah,
it from
it's a
either
flip
side.
book. So this is out tomorrow. It's great. We're giving away a free Justice League membership card for everyone that is bought.
Oh shit! We got membership cards.
We got membership cards.
Nice.
Yes. I may have one in my wallet.
Oh, nice! I'm totally into that.
Yeah, so that is out tomorrow, guys. That sets up what's next to the DC world. There's a lot of spec on this one. I know I said spec was dead, but people are buying this like crazy off our eBay store, so make sure you get a copy.
Very nice.
There is also the coolest variant cover I've seen in a long time for this one. Do we have an image of that? The foil one?
Oh yeah. Well, hold on. Derek wants to know, can I read the all-in special if I haven't been reading all of the other current DC storylines? I would say yes, because I haven't either.
And that is the same thing.
You might be a little confused.
They'll say, oh, look what happened. It has a little box at the bottom that says, as seen in Absolute Power number 4. That's all you need.
And then just Google it.
Exactly.
That's all you have to do, really.
But if you're looking for like, oh, I want to read these upcoming DC titles, you will need to read this one.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. But yeah, it was awesome. I had a great time with it. And then
this
bad boy.
Beautiful. And this foil got announced when you were at San Diego.
Yes.
So this, Yeah, McKay was in the room when this was announced. But yeah, we have this awesome foil variant for that out. We are limited quantity, one per customer. Be sure you grab it.
Or you can come on
Whatnot.
The Whatnot page tomorrow.
Yes, Brad got a few for Whatnot.
I will have 5 copies that we are going to have in the auction block. So get signed up for it.
There you go.
Link below.
Love
Boom,
it.
baby.
Love it.
And then we'll talk about that later.
Is that all the new releases? Really? I guess we just blew through those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was it.
Okay.
Unless we wanted to talk about number 2s and stuff like that.
No, we need to talk about this.
Oh yeah, Tin Can Society.
Guys, this came out 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
And we were raving about how amazing it was. Tin Can Society number 1, if you recall. Not a lot of people got to read it though because there was a destroy order because this is the wrong cover.
Guess what? You didn't destroy it.
Well, we did destroy them. But they did bring back
that one.
He'd already bought it.
Yeah.
So basically,
you're not going to get in trouble.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
It's fun being the parent. We got new copies of the new Tin Can Society. You can buy them off our shelf. If you'd like a copy, let us know. Tin Can Society. Yes, we can. Yes, you definitely want to grab Tin Can Society. That was the best book we read that week. It was amazing. So that is out tomorrow.
Okay, Derek, and then we've got no facsimiles this week.
There is an old X-Men facsimile.
I got this. It's first appearance of Jubilee, X-Men 244, and then we've got Secret Wars 10.
Yes,
the awesome Dr. Doom.
So Steven, let us know if you want those. Either one of those. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we need to do variants then.
Tin Can Society. Yep.
Awesome.
Guys, I think we're on the variants. Yeah, it's not a huge week.
But a very fun week.
David Denny is in the house.
David.
Hello, David.
How's it going, David?
Thanks for joining.
So, all right, we're going to go through our ratio variants. You guys know the rules. If you're a subscriber, let us know. We'll throw it in your box. If you're not a subscriber, message us immediately with your PayPal information. We'll send you an invoice. Yeah. These prices are not valid past 8 p.m. So, all right. First up, we have a beautiful 1 in 25 Jim Lee cover for Creature Commandos. 1 in 25. It is $14.99 if you like it.
We've got those facsimiles in regular and foil, right?
Not the Jubilee,
but
yes, for the Secret Wars. Okay. Then we have this is cool. A 1 in 25 Lozano variant for Storm. Gorgeous cover. $14.99 if you're interested. Gotcha. If you're reading Venom War or not, because I'm not, 1 in 50 Coelho variant for $30.
Still good looking book.
Great looking book. Night Watcher number 2 is finally here. 1 in 10 for $8.99 by Junie Ba.
Hey, Jeff. Thanks for joining.
Hi, Jeff. All right. If you are a Star Wars fan, we have a 125 Declan Shelby variant for Battle of Jakku. It is $14.99.
Which, who isn't a Star Wars fan?
I am, right?
You don't need those kind of people in your life.
Exactly. Really. My mother, when I was growing up, my mother had a rule. I could read a Star Wars book, but then I had to read a regular book. So I was reading nothing but Star Wars books. So I read a lot of books. All right. Godzilla Rivals, Mecha Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. This one is the 1 in 10. It is yours for $10 if you're interested.
John had to leave. He said he had to leave early. He couldn't stay for the variants. So.
Oh, man. That sucks.
Sorry, John.
Yep.
Hopefully it'll still be here tomorrow for you.
Hopefully, buddy. We have, this is beautiful. A wraparound 125 John Jiang variant for DC All In. It is $19.99 if you're interested. Speaking of facsimiles, they do these now. These 1 in 25 facsimile covers.
When did they start doing that?
They started a little bit ago.
Okay.
But the problem is they only do it for books that you're not going to sell 25 of.
Sure.
So that's why they're actually a little valuable because not very many stores, like myself, order them. But we got enough for the Doom cover. So this one is $25 if you're interested.
It'd be cool if they did some old unpublished art.
Oh yeah, why don't they do that? God.
Instead of these new variants, do something
if anyone from Marvel is watching, that's what you need to be doing. All right,
listen to us.
We got this 1 in 10 Stevens variant.
Sponsor us.
Cruel Universe. It is $8.99.
No worries.
And we have the 1 in 20, like this. This is what we're talking about. Cruel Universe. It is $14.99.
It's like they did didn't they do some unpublished Kirby covers not that long ago?
They do those hidden gem covers and all that.
Yeah.
I guess that's it. Yeah.
Weren't those unpublished? I'm pretty sure they were.
I'm
could
90%
be wrong,
sure.
Unpublished images. So
it
just
sounds right.
Yeah, just do an unpublished image of Mike Zeck.
Exactly.
He did those covers.
Yeah, that's all they need to do.
Just do an unpublished Doom image of him.
Actually, it's funny because we're talking with Andrew Peploy, right? When he was here, he was actually he owned a page of that was not used for Micronauts versus X-Men.
Oh, that's cool.
And Marvel needed it, and like him to scan it in form and everything. And his payment was a Micronauts omnibus.
Oh, word.
But so I guess Marvel doesn't have all their all the original art, so I guess that's be a whole thing. Plus estates, Yeah. Going back to the Deviants. I have a 1 in 10. It is $8.99. And then we have an Action Nerd Toys and Collectibles. Hey, buddy, I'm looking forward to seeing you on Saturday. We also have a 1 in 25 Blanco variant for Deviant. Oops, sorry. It is a creepy Santa cover. Look at it. It's creepy. $14.99. What's great is the Deviant actually is ending next month, very close to Christmas. And it started last Christmas, so that's been pretty cool.
I need to read this series so bad. Yes, right. Jason. We got you.
We have a 1 in 25 Raphael Albuquerque cover for Ultimate Black Panther. It is $14.99 if you're interested. Don't worry, guys. Almost the ones you really want. Here we go. The Crow. It's a 125 Maleev cover. It is $30 if you want it. All right. Thank you guys for all the claims. We have a 1 in 25 Maestrazzo variant for Batman this week. It is $14.99.
Griff, I think you're maybe new here. Have we ever?
No, he's got a box. It's
okay.
Yeah, it's He's also in Whatnot.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, and also 1 in 50 is a Walt Simonson variant for $30. Oh, sorry, I lost my head there for a second. More coffee. I had a lot of coffee today. Okay. All right. 1 in 25 X-Men cover by Elizabeth Torque. It is $14.99. And of course, that good old 1 in 100 J. Scott Campbell for $80. Phoenix cover. Gorgeous.
Them's the big dogs.
It is. Oh, here's a cool one. 1 in 25 design cover for Deadpool #7, featuring the brand new Deadpool.
Let me see what that Deadpool looks like.
It's his daughter, yeah.
It's very Spider-Gwen.
Very much so.
I like it.
Yes.
I like hoods.
I want to show them a little bit more.
Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry.
$14.99 if you're interested. It's funny. We just like start fighting over it. Like, let me say it. Oh man, we're adults here. Going back to Creeping Below, we have a 1 in 10 variant
Nice.
by Levette for $8.99, and
That
a
cover's nice.
the one per store by Jay Lee, which is gorgeous,
Ooh, that is cool.
for $14.99. Love Jay Lee. All right, Hyde Street. We're ending with my favorite variant. I should save that for last.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So we have the 1 in 25 featuring the creepiest motherfucker you'll ever meet.
Frankie?
Yep, that's Pranky. He's a demon Cub Scout.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not making that up.
He's the...
Do not talk to this kid. It's like the old Dave Chappelle sketch where he's talking about how he sees a baby staying on the sidewalk selling weed or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's like that. We have the 1 in 50 by Deodata for $30.
Oh, yeah.
And guys, the 1/100 for Hyde Street is actually an homage to a very famous DC cover by both the same writer, the same artist. So they redid their cover for Hyde Street.
Yep.
It is the 1/100. It is $100.
Hell yeah. Team the Phoenix.
All right. It is $100 if you want it. All right, guys.
Yeah, because that's for Blackest Night.
Yeah, it's homage to Blackest Night, which Jeff Johns, Ivan Reyes both worked on. Great cover.
I think it's sick.
Yep.
Can I get the A cover for Hyde Street? You got it, Jordan.
You got Jordan. All right, guys. I guess we should talk about our store exclusive and the signing this weekend.
Yes.
Make sure 2 copies of Creeping Below. Got it.
Okay, get down there. James Cox. 2 copies.
The Boy Scout cover, the 1 in 25, buddy. It is $14.99. And the 1 in 50 is $30. Just let us know if you want them.
What's up, Daniel?
Yo. All right. So let's talk about this weekend.
Take it. Which one are we talking about?
The 1 in 25. Action Nerds, Toys, and Collectibles. Let me know if it's the 1 in 25 or the 1 in 50. Just let us know which ratio that is, and we'll get it for you. So this weekend, guys, from...
I got you, Steven.
Awesome. For 1 to 3, we will be we're going to be having... Mark Spears will be here.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so he'll be here from 1 to 3, signing copies of any of his covers. But of course, we'll have our store exclusive here. If you don't have a copy, go ahead and grab it. It's $20. It is fantastic. It's a fantastic book. Great cover. So yeah, he is doing free signatures unless they are being CGC'd. Then they are $5. We'll have an updated price list tomorrow. His remarks have adjusted a little bit because of the CGC signing he's doing. So yeah, guys, he'll be here this Saturday. Be sure you get here before he gets here. He's going to be here at 1 p.m. You want to make sure you get in line. He's going to be bringing some goodies to give away to the first couple people in line. So you definitely want to get here early. But we're really excited to have him. This cover has been a huge success. We've had a blast selling it. People love it. So we're very excited to have Mark here this Saturday. So let's make sure we all show up to give him a good old Knoxville welcome.
That's the 1 in 25 was the the Boy Scout.
Yes.
Okay.
James, the Poison Ivy variants that you pulled, they're already in your box. Yes. Action Collectibles, shoot me a message. I'll let you know. But yes, we're going to have a CGC witness here. We will be sending them to CGC. I'll have all information for you shortly. Yes, I should have said that. This is a CGC event. Well, it's being witnessed by our witness here, and we'll be seeing it through our facilitators at Capture Collectibles. So yeah,
perfect.
I think that's pretty much it.
I'm excited.
Yes.
Tomorrow. Hell yeah, dude. We're excited to have you in the store. As always, we'll have coffee and donuts ready.
Exactly.
Ready for you.
But guys, there's a lot of good books out this week. Make sure you don't take any of your comics for granted.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you, guys.